Today, we talk about...
Oh, yeah.
What?
I don't like Game of Thrones.
I don't either. Oh, let's talk about it.
No,
Yeah.
pull up your list. Dude,
You came up
I
with the
want
topic.
I want him to see your list though.
Oh, I
Because
will.
some
Yeah,
of them
I'll
are
pull it.
like one-liners where it's like topic, and there's other ones where it's like 2 paragraphs of thoughts, and you're like, the hell are you gonna?
This is just a journal.
What are we gonna talk about?
So let's get back to Game of Thrones, but I will say for that, I know myself because I started taking stand-up comedy seriously this November, right? But prior to that, I had this fantasy of doing stand-up fucking back in 2010, literally almost a decade ago. And I wrote down jokes in my Gmail draft folder, and I wrote like 273 jokes or some shit.
Yeah.
But when I went back to look at them again,
Or some shit, 273.
They were just thoughts.
first of all, they weren't good. But secondly, when I went back, they were literally just one-liners or one word, and I was like, "What was the joke? Like what?"
Yeah.
So now I know, like, if the minute I think of something, write out as much of it as you fucking can, so you remember
Right.
what it's about.
Yeah, that'll happen to me a bunch where like I'll be in bed it's 2 a.m, I think of a joke, I'm like, fuck it, and I just write like 3 words, and then I
Right.
read in the morning, I'm like, what the
What was
fuck
I
is
talking about? Yeah.
sausage dog cup? It's just 3 random words.
We had one the other day in our group chat where I woke up because I wrote a joke off it, and it was a child porn group chat. And I was like, what the fuck does this mean? The whole joke was like, you would spam someone child porn, but then they all have it on their phone. So then you have them by the balls.
Oh.
Yeah. And
That's pretty good.
I got it. I was like, whoa, dude. That's not funny. That's weird.
I guess that's kind of funny, except people
It's
would
kinda
just,
funny, but yeah,
see you sent it.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, but then it's
no one else would get in trouble. It's all being sent by you.
No,
You're like,
Messenger saves everything locally.
What do you,
That's why I didn't do the bit.
yeah.
Guys, if you could fact check him on that, I would appreciate
No, Messenger.
If you guys
saves
could help him
locally.
write punchlines,
Yes.
that'd be great.
Anybody else here in the child porn? Karen.
By the
Speak up.
way, my mother has AIDS. Oh my god.
All right, let's go back to Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan either. Are
Season
you a fan?
12.
I'm not a huge fan, but my friends got into it, and I'm like, fuck it. So when they were watching the last season, I was like, I'll just watch with you. So I don't know any of the character names.
So you skipped everything, you just jumped in.
Exactly, and everyone I tell, they're like, oh, you're a fucking monster. They hate me for it, but I think the coolest guy is the Ice King or whatever the fuck.
Okay.
He throws a javelin at a dragon and kills it. Like everyone's talking about dragons for like 10 years, and he just fucking kills it in one day. Yeah, fucking turns it on his side.
The show, the first couple, I will say the first like 4 seasons are really worth a watch.
I'm actually surprised you're not into it.
I like the first like 4 seasons. Then it became like popular.
Actually, yeah, you used to talk about this shit all the time.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
that's
became
right.
popular. Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
this shit sucks. No, it did become
I give up.
it did become a
So
different show.
enjoy buzzing while you can, because by episode 30.
Yeah, I'm already doing it.
I'm kind of in a similar way though. Like when people get hyped up about a show and they're like, you're gonna love this, you gotta watch it. I'm like, I know what not to watch now.
I disagree.
I couldn't watch Breaking Bad. Because everybody talked about how great it was, and I tried to watch it, and I was like, this is retarded.
Well, it's different if you give it a shot and you don't like it.
I like The Sopranos.
Not for
People
everybody.
told me Sopranos was
Right,
a great
and that's
show,
a popular
and
show.
I love that show.
Right. So I just think to
Rocko's
not,
Modern Life.
What? Rocco's Modern Life.
He's just naming shows now.
Cartoon. AIDS.
Rugrats.
Rocco gets AIDS.
My mother dying.
But no, I think I hate when people use the excuse of everyone's into it, so therefore I will go left with it. Like I don't like that. I
You
understand it
always
as a
need to push and
mentality.
to pull. It's natural.
What if it's something you would genuinely like and you gave it up because of everyone else liking it? I just don't like that.
I don't feel that way about just any shows, but comedy specifically, because I don't trust people's senses of humor, you know?
But do you still give it a shot to see if it's funny? And then if it's funny and everyone likes it, you
Yeah,
still
for
like
example, like Brooklyn Nine-Nine was a show everyone was like, oh, you gotta watch. And I love that show. I think it's like,
It's funny?
It's really good. Yeah, the writing is like, I want to write a spec script for it.
I like that guy.
We'll talk about that.
Okay, yeah.
But like for example, I have a bit about this too. Everyone's like, "Oh, you got to watch Marvelous Miss Maisel and Crashing and all of this." I'm like, they're like, "Oh, he does open mics, he does free shows." I'm like, I know, I do this shit. I do open mics, I do free shows.
So
You know.
I literally have a bit, and We'll plug it. But I literally have a bit where at QED I did it a couple times. It got some laughs where I got up and I was like, hey, we're all comedians here. Is everybody sick of fucking hearing about The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel?
Yeah.
Because everybody fucking talks about that. If you're like, oh, I'm doing an open mic, they're like, have you seen The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel?
Wait, is that the
Yeah.
whole joke?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, Jesus.
So it's
It's
like,
not a joke. It's just like an observation. I just yell at the crowd.
So it's like most
and
of your
then spell Skechers.
yeah.
I just yell at people.
What,
Like,
you guys
it
don't like
didn't
that
lie.
joke? Well, my mom has fucking A.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm not good at the joke.
That should be your tag. Like, you know, there's this comic who he goes
It's so funny you mentioned the
from like
Marvelous
80s. He's like hamburger. He said, have you heard of this guy?
Yeah.
He just says random things and then he says hamburger at the
That's
end
kind
of
of my
it.
style.
But he'll be like,
No, you say doctor.
you know when your bitch is sucking your dick and then she says don't come hamburger, and that's like and then people start laughing.
Okay, can I defend that guy? I don't even know this guy, but let me defend him. So there is.
What do you have to say?
I think.
I don't know this guy.
Hey.
But see, okay, perfect segue. The
About
AIDS joke.
Yeah.
We've been saying AIDS now, what, 4 or 5 times now? Doesn't make sense, but it's getting woke.
By the way, I want us to
By
quote.
us. people at the table.
But at that comedy room in that day when he made hamburger,
Yeah.
that random thing like AIDS, it's not as funny as AIDS, but it was that thing.
Yeah. But no,
Repetition is a technique. It works.
no, this is a famous guy. I'm saying he does it, and he does it every single show.
Good on him, though.
Yeah. No, it's
You know?
fine. I like it.
Because then, guess what? Now people call him, hey, the hamburger.
Right.
guy.
We